Hey everybody, it's the Modern Native. This is Native. We're hanging out at camp, doing a little full-time camp chat, hangout, Q&A, open panel while we're doing crafts. And yeah, you know how we do. Doing a little smoking, chilling, hanging out, and sharing with you guys and everything else. So thank you for being here. If anybody has any questions, they can throw them in the chat. Anybody wants to hang out on panel, bring it on. Yeah. We got a ton of new stuff going on. We transitioning the channel and our lifestyles and everything else. And but it's still gonna be kind of the same lifestyle at the same time. So, just a lot going on, hanging out. The wife's working on her personal walking stick.
Which is gonna be the camp flag pole type thing.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking about it, and we want to make this into the camp flag. We're decorating it, working on it together, so that way when doing the through hike and she's setting up a camp that I'm going to be showing up to, she can put that in the middle of the camp and I can come up, throw my hat on it, hang my gear on it or whatever that I'd put on there, and that'll be like the ritual for our camp, and that'll be kind of like the theme. So the way I picture it is she would show up to camp, set that up, do a little video of it, and probably post that on her actual YouTube. That sounds weird on the sound.
Oh shit. What the crap?
You don't have to hold it.
No.
She's melting some wax to dip on the end, or dip on the open spots, and she's got some stamps, some old school stamps that she likes messing around with and doing stuff with. Yeah, I don't think it's super windy today, so it's actually been really hard trying to keep anything but the fire lit. The way I have the fire now, it's super easy to keep going. That plow fire works awesome.
Yeah, it's not.
So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. We're just working on melting some wax for some crafts, and I'm gonna be. I haven't even decided what I'm gonna be working on yet. Besides helping you with this. Definitely gonna have to use smaller pieces. Remember that phone said. I know. You don't know, but just get the right angle.
It's tipping, honey. The wax. The wax was tipping out. I thought it was.
And so that way, or
I wanted there to be. I just
sorry, everybody. Focusing task. At least you can see it, sort of. It isn't framed. Yeah. It's always what I'm worried about, keeping it on there too long.
No, I kept it on there perfect.
And it looks super cool.
Yeah.
It goes right into the knot.
Yeah. It's the way I wanted it to go.
And
I like
more.
it. I mean, there's still a little.
Silver Serpent, how's it going?
Yeah. I like that.
I am worried that these are going to end up breaking off, but it
I don't
should.
think that one's going to be honest.
No, that one got really into
This
the
one
groove.
might because of the way it's pushed down and not all the way on it.
Sweating bullets on the porch smoking. I'll tell you, it got really hot out of nowhere. It was like it's been super chill for like 3 days straight, and woke up this morning. Well, I didn't wake up. She woke up this morning, and it was still fine. And I haven't gone to sleep yet.
No, he hasn't been to bed.
And then out of nowhere, it was just super, super hot. We were like, oh, the storm's about to hit right now. The cloud was all dark, super windy, and then
And plus, we're gonna sorry. And plus, we're gonna spray it with that shiny spray.
I need.
I do want to do something up here so the stuff's paired. So. Could do a little bit of twine.
I was gonna say, did you want the brown twine? So it just looks nice. It's not. That doesn't have a shit ton of strength. Oh, jute twine is really nice, old-fashioned stuff. I really like using it.
And I like the way he wraps it, so I let him do that.
You want it like that part?
Yeah, except all the way up.
But this has gotten a little weathered, so it's not the strongest. Like you find is strong shit, but it do this for you. See it. At least see what I'm doing. Because it's a finer twine, I got to make sure it's snug all the way to the bottom. It was 84 here the other morning at 4 a.m. Sheesh. That's crazy. Did my crochet stuff come back? No, I saw it.
I was pretty sure. I'm not 100%. I keep overlapping. Oh, I missed stuff.
Double back.
You probably have to go. Having the top is fine.
It's the only problem with this jute twine too is it's so weak. Randall Rhino Outdoors, how's it going? That's the problem with the jute twine. Nice, Randall. Working. Uh, Silver Serpent. Would you be interested in frogs?
What about them?
Eating them.
I don't eat frogs now.
Since I won't kill it unless I eat it, and
I don't eat frogs anymore only because they make my stomach like twist and rot the inside out.
they still hop around in her stomach even after.
Pretty much. Like almost, yeah.
But Bud Files, how's it going? And that's awesome, Randall.
Hi, bud.
Says he's 30% native.
I mean, that's not what the whole channel's about, though.
No, I was about to explain that. My phrase at the end of my videos is get out there, be a native, and go beast. I am native. Mohawk, Blackfoot, Huron, and Cherokee. I get the camera right. I did my tattoos recently. I still got to do the Cherokee star. But when I say be a native, it's more a mindset, a way of being. It's being one with nature, respecting it, and only use and take what you need and give back. So I love that we we're distant cousins because we're native. We both have native heritage, but and I love sharing that with people, and I love sharing the history and everything else. But I always like to kind of put a little reminder that it's not race. When I'm talking about it, it's not race. It's not. You don't have to be a descendant of natives to be a native. Not the way I talk about it. So, there's that. This freaking windmill. Candles don't stay lit.
Yet nothing wants to stay lit. Yeah, lights up fast.
Awesome. I'm happy you get it. I don't think everybody truly understands what I mean entirely. Because I mean, back in the day, being part of the tribe wasn't necessarily a blood thing. It was being part of the tribe, contributing to it, behaving to a certain set of standards as far as nature goes. That sort of thing. That doesn't. It's not gonna. Watch.
It won't focus.
No. And then
Careful.
I did that. Facial limbs for your face. So what did you want to do next?
Well, maybe not. And I'd like to do something just a little bit extra. Another one.
Yeah, that's careful. It messed up.
We can wax the ends of sticks. It's up to you.
I'm still not so sure how durable the wax is gonna be, but it's meant to be like a wax seal on an envelope, and
Yeah. Nice.
See, no,
Well, it's obviously not one. Yeah. Because I need to.
but being indigenous to Mexico, that really does leave you open to being Maya, Inca, Aztec. Now, when you had the DNA test done, did it say that you were also descendant of Spain? Because your other heritage mix would partially explain or narrow down which tribe it would be. Because if it was Spanish, that would be the Maya or the Aztec, right? And Portuguese would be more Inca and Aztec.
Actually, doesn't.
So I had it backwards.
Yeah.
The Spanish were more prolific, so I figured they were Aztec.
They were pretty much everything. They both.
I'm a little bit of a history buff. Certain histories. Can't ask me years or anything, but I can tell you the storyline more or less. That makes sense. And before anybody says anything, these are tear-proof pants, cut-proof pants. I've already tested it. It does stop the knife before it cuts me. It's the only reason I'm doing this on my leg. I cut it like a piece of cheese.
I need more than one.
Tiny bit Spanish, about 7% and 4% sub-Saharan African too.
So subterranean African. Subterranean African.
No, Saharan, from the Saharan Desert.
You said that, but then you also said
Sub. It's a subsect of Saharan, not subterranean.
subterranean is a place. By the way.
Subterranean is under.
Okay.
So, descendant, indigenous to Mexico, Spanish, and Saharan African. I'm gonna have to say Inca. Just because of that mix, that would put him farther north, because that meant that like his family, by the sounds of it, his family went up north and mixed with slaves during the slavery era. That's my best guess. But Silver Serpent became blood brothers with two Cherokee friends. That's cool.
Trying to get the words. Because I only need a little bit.
Where's your other piece?
Ow.
You just got this out?
Pretty much. Oh well.
Oh, doing that wax will really make my.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be easy.
Mine. Yes, 4%. From 4. Yeah, see, I figured.
Okay.
Sounded about right. Scott Swift, how's it going? See, I'm pretty good with picking out people's like hereditary story kind of thing, if that makes sense. I can kind of like track back where their family probably came from. Mine's all over the place, but primarily, obviously, the native side came across the Bering Strait way, 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 way back, and which means baseline, most natives are descendant of the Mongolian tribe, Northern Asia. And yeah, from my father's side, you can pretty much throw a handful of darts at Europe, and you're still missing a few. He's where the Cherokee comes from. That's why it's last on my wrist. Easy, how's it going? How's everybody doing today? Figured out my sweet spot for my time frame for when I can go live and people aren't. Not,
No.
no, I need some of my cheek. Awesome, I appreciate it. And like I like to ask, could you just give me 5 minutes? It looks better on the algorithm. Will suggest me out further. And I know you hit the thumbs up, and I appreciate everybody who does. Scott Swift. I came from my mom. That statement is true for everybody, technically.
Maybe.
No, I believe you were. That's too good.
Pretty much.
You were native.
Pretty much.
Randall is German, Norwegian, English, but native is largest single contributor. And Silver Serpent came up with their last names were Oak. The Cherokee friends of his. I'm assuming that's who he's talking about. Yeah. Scott's hilarious.
And he never said, but I'm Lakota Sioux.
I don't want to do all the speaking for you.
I mean, you can.
I'm saying a lot of people like to say I speak for you. But
no.
I don't. I just know what you're going to say.
Pretty much. I'm not a talker, so it kind of helps me out in the long run.
And I know what you want to say. You have an issue putting words sometimes. So that's why Because when I see her tripping, it makes it a lot easier for her if I kind of like slide into the sentence and finish it for her. And people always give me this dirty look, like when we're having a conversation, totally cut her off. But no, she looked at me and was like, "Help!" And I finished the sentence because she was getting lost and she didn't want to look dumb because she couldn't think of the word. Which I had that same issue too, but she just gets self-conscious about it and it makes it worse. So because that's when you go quiet for a little bit, get the chance to rescue you.
Yeah.
And if it's got the wick, don't carve it.
I'm just eating a little bit of the corn.
Babysitting my nephews tonight, so just stopping by for a few while I'm outside. Yeah, I was gonna say, please stop. Alrighty, I appreciate it, Easy. Thanks for popping in. Definitely appreciate the support. But yeah, but
yeah, I need to make money, not lose it.
Yeah, as it is, even after asking first, I have it. Dutch, how's it going? Oh, it's the shaking because when I'm trying to read the chat and the phone's going like this, I'm like, I'm having a hard enough time reading as it is.
Sorry, my bad. I'm done with it. I don't need to cut anything down.
Oh yeah, you got enough there. And like I said, if it's got the wick, we can burn it, and we can always burn this
I
over
just
the
wanted
wick.
this little bit to mix in with that.
Yeah, that gold will
so
look good.
That
with
way I can mix it, and then we can.
I can't decide what the other color is. It's like a different gold.
It's like a not a rose gold, but a
Powder
brown
gold.
Powder. Yeah, powder gold. Yeah.
Because this is like a metallic gold. This one, it's like a metallic gold.
Yeah.
This is like a powder gold. Like a dust. Stopping for a minute or two. Could you give me 5 Dutch? Got my Cherokee from my grandmother's side of the family. That's cool.
Your little Cherokee.
Yeah, that's the side that comes from John, my father. Like I said, he's.
I just burned up.
Yeah, what fucking he was Irish, Scottish, German, Italian, French. Fucking like it kept going, Russian, Prussian, and I designate the difference because it is 2 different things. It's 2 different branches that came together. Like all the way back to fucking Rome lineage. Like my sister tracked it back far. It was weird. Like apparently we're distantly related on his side anyway to 2 famous cousins that killed each other. It was like royalty. 2 famous cousins killed each other. I can't remember about, but that you know the story I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was like the big scandalous story about the 2 cousins that were fighting over a woman that killed each other.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's always y'all bitch's fault.
Yeah. Okay. Anything you say.
The Battle of Troy, because the bitch was a slut.
Okay, but that was before my time.
Yeah, but it's always the bitch's fault. Look at even biblical times. It was Eve's fault. God damn it! You kicked us out of the goddamn garden.
You're wrong on that one. It was not Eve's fault. It was the man's fault to begin with.
No.
Yes.
The serpent got her to corrupt him.
But the serpent was supposed to be male. Link. The serpent was supposed to be male and female.
So he doesn't count.
Because they can reproduce.
So he doesn't count.
He was still part male.
He was a beast. He wasn't a person.
He was.
But the woman was the weak link. She was the corruptible one. It's all your fault. Yeah, I can always blame it on them.
I mean, if you believe in that sort of thing. Huh.
Well, even non-religiously, because I'm not, even non-religiously, you can still look at it and find how many wars were fought over a woman. You can't even begin to count.
How wars were because men got too big for their britches.
Well, yeah, that's still in the same fucking category.
Oh, your fault. I'm lighting this candle so I can smoke away.
For what?
To put on the small one.
The tip of the smoke stick.
Yeah.
My great aunt had hair down to her knees. She kept it in a friggin' perfect ball.
Mine is actually in a perfect ball on the back of my head right now.
No, it's not perfect.
It's perfect
It's a
enough.
ball. The tight bun in the back of my head hurts. Gives me a headache. Her braiding my hair, my necklace pulls it out, so I just always keep it in a ponytail. My hair doesn't get cut. I'm just balding. I'm sure some of y'all have seen that in some of my videos. The very few that I'm not wearing one of these. My hair. I've got this little peak that comes forward. It's so bad I don't get carded when I'm at the store and I don't have my bandana on. Apparently I look over 45.
Don't do that. It's the other side that I'm coming from. Here we go. Alright. You want to stick here? It's the short one, or the small one.
If this isn't going to be very flat.
Small one, right here. Why didn't get it? Because I'm not standing yet. I'm just sliding down.
And the plan is to start the through hike in February. Early February. Like the moment I can get going on the trail, February. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just set it up.
I can't, it'll melt to the paper.
Are you going to stamp that?
I wasn't gonna.
Okay. But right now it's kind of down to us getting enough support, and it's already too late. It's coming down to us getting enough support and enough patrons to be able to transition into the mobile lifestyle and be nomadic, to go down to Georgia to start it. So when I say I literally can't do this without y'all, I literally can't do this without y'all.
It's not figuratively. It's
if I can't reach my support goals, I can't do this. And I really want to do it. I'm campaigning to do it, and I need to make like my actual video explaining my through hike, my standard video. So it's like we're ready to start heading down. We just need to sort things, get things set up, and actually be able to go.
You want to do the red on that? Probably needs to melt one. And I thought we were doing the red on the red.
No, it's already got this.
Um, yeah, this candle dries fast.
Well, I need to drum up notice and support for it long before we get close. So whenever you want to do it, I'm happy to do it ASAP. At least the initial talk about it to try to get the pre-support to be able to start doing this.
You should be good now.
No.
You're gonna want it lit for a minute.
I know. And hiya, Victoria. I saw you pop in. Man, these flies are crazy. Get him, monster. Get him. Bug hunter. Sorry, I had to get taller. Jack Gallman, thanks for being here. Alrighty, we're hoping to be moving in the next month.
Nothing. I haven't won yet.
You always get the smile on
Why?
your face.
Because they were talking about my stuff. I like that. That's cool. They just gave us both a shout out.
Cool. Easy, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Victoria, Jack, thanks for hanging out. Dutch. Everybody was hanging out. Says we got 4 right now. It's a little time for a little Deborino. Or do you want to smoke the bowl?
I was gonna like this. Yeah. Oh, Victoria, you just won on AAP.
If she's not a member, if they already went by, or
No,
she's still up.
You're still up. Go quick.
Go back to AAP. They put you up there. If you're not a member, make sure you pop in and be like, "Hey, I'm here," because they still got you up on the screen. Don't want you to miss out on something because you're hanging out with me. Oh, nice. Yeah, if I had a metal detector, I would. I've got a ton of places I know I could go. I'm about to go magnet fishing in fountains.
Hang on, sorry, someone said hi to me.
Hmm?
Thank you, Purple You.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out whatever we can right now. Like I said, with the wife losing her job and us needing to transition and move and relocate very soon. This all kind of happened at really bad timing. Uh, we were planning on relocating with the next couple of checks the wife was supposed to have, but that went out the window
They fucked me
the
over.
day after we spent her check.
But I wasn't the only one, so I kind of just let it go.
It is what it is. Like I said, it's a new opportunity. So I'm not trying to be like a crier or anything, but we are kind of that close to a dire situation financially. Um, and when I say that close, I mean like we're already past that point. With the last of our cash, we stocked up on dog food for like a month, so they're good. Number one priority. If anybody's concerned about that.
Our names don't even.
Oh, there's so many scrolling through. It's 300 members alone.
Yeah. It's not the member one anymore.
No, I'm saying, but there's 300 members alone, plus everybody who's talking to the chat at hi at any point.
Yeah, it's only the ones that have just done it. That's how they're doing it. Get off my shoe.
They go up and down all the time.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, give me one second.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I had a nice coal burn, and I needed to set up my tar boil. It's some waste cooking oil, tar pieces, and boiled pine that I'm going to use to make a small smudge pot torch thing. Probably this. It's gonna be like a torch, but it's gonna be inside this, like a smudge pot, and it should just snap, pop, and crackle, and just give off a bunch of smoke. to get rid of the insect. These flies are just super bad.
Yeah, they're not that great this year. They're a nuisance.
So I'm using a little bit of white sage too. It does help for a few minutes. The wife's just running low.
Ah! So you're supposed to put your hand behind it. What I do?
I was going to do a video of making the torches, but I can always make a video after this live of making another torch. But we kind of just need one right now. You can give me an extra watching person cat. So, really want to do something else on top. Says we got 4 hanging out. Who's all here? Who's all chilling out, hanging out?
I just saw your comment, Victoria. You're welcome.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Sorry, everybody, I'm back. Nice. Like I said, if I had a metal detector, I definitely would, and I know a ton of places I'd find stuff. I have a magnet, but not a metal detector. 351, how's it going? You talking about wooden bowls, like carved bowls? I've been trying to sell walking sticks. I mean, I make spoons. I've always had the talent of being able to talk my way into or out of just about anything, but for some reason, I make a terrible salesperson recently. Awesome. I appreciate that, Victoria. Thank you for letting me know you're still working your way down. I'm working on it.
I mean, it's something.
We're not looking for something that we're not going to place in the next 4 months. It has to be some sort of SUV that has the ability to hold it. Sorry, everybody. I'm making a torch. Like I said, if anybody new has popped in, wondering what the hell I'm doing.
You smoke it all the way down, not noticing.
Jerry calls on me. Yeah. Alrighty. So I have this bowl of pine pitch, wax, waste food oil, and boiled pine, all warmed up. I'm gonna dip this in, let it soak for a few minutes.
Holy shit. I know, but I like it. I could get a little.
Does it come with a tongue?
I don't
Looks like it like the description.
Yeah. Did you see what Victoria May said?
About where she was on my playlist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you tell them we're going to be making plates too?
No. What? What?
Did you say?
I literally just explained it 3 times. I did.
Mhm.
It's the waterproofing mix. It is flammable before it is wax and pine tips. Yeah. Fun. Oh, please. It's wind. It's wind.
Hush. It's just the wind. Not a problem.
Can't get it to light though. The fucking wind. Oh, keep blowing it out on me.
I know, it's horrible.
I put the torch onto coals.
I was gonna say you can put it right down here.
If it flares up, I don't want it to be under. I don't know how hot that's gonna get. There. It's already kicking the bugs out of here a little bit. All right, now it's a Dabberoonie time. Thank you, the three that are still hanging out with me. Squirrel! See how it is, squirrel. Say hi to 351 before you say hi to me. I see how it is. I see how it is. What's the matter with the pieces that are ruined?
It's kind of.
No. And this one you can pull off and break. Never mind.
Not helping my friends. But
Frontier, how's it going? You having a good start to your week, everybody? Says we got 5 hanging out now. Thank you all, thank you all. We're hanging out, doing a little camping chat. You know, we're full-time campers, so I was offering up an opportunity if anybody had any questions about what it's like full-time camping, the differences, and what's harder, what's easier. What's nice about long-term camping in one place is obviously not having to tear down, reset up, and everything else. The problem is you end up accumulating a lot of stuff because you're not always streamlining your weight and everything else. Every time. Every time, and it's always on the line. So what's going good about your week, Heath? Feel like most of my
that's making one.
Jeep Patriot
I know.
2009. So what was there not tonight?
I thought I had to put the limited.
If that's an option, yeah. Well, I was actually getting my dad. It didn't burn the first time because I had to unclog it, so it got too cool. Oh man. So, I mean, does anybody have any questions about full-time camping? Camping in general? What are you leaving on?
Um,
So just swipe it away. There's no need to reply. Shit boxes.
I've never heard that name.
All I've heard about. Like, everybody gets them from them because they're cheap fucking cars, and if you need something to just run, you know. But the buy here, pay here place is Johnstown. No, that's Glove Card. That's
In Johnstown. Cool. I don't like to keep my data on if I'm not using the app, so I'll turn it off, and then it's sometimes a little bit of a pain in the ass to go back to it.
what is he? Fucking moon? Oh, Glove City Card.
Because I've never heard anything bad about them.
You changed his name. Or he moved. Can't decide which. I'll be right back, guys.
Ouch. I will be back.
I'm still right here. I was just resetting up that Oh, a new sorry that the brand button is so close to that. A new updated Patreon thank you. Um, did end up losing one. Not gonna call it out or say who it is, but not even sure why yet. I reached out to see why. Might be just the financial situation. Might just be they just were no longer interested. You know, I'm just curious to know why. See if I can improve or do better, offer more. Just always trying to be mindful of the fact that I am here producing content for you, that I want to make things, that I need to make things that you want to watch. So, sorry. We'll see, Silver Serpent. The problem is getting enough of those materials and making them. I'm only going to be able to make like one bow every few days, even if I push it hard. And most of the time, they're going to have to be kind of like custom made. So it'd have to be something that people would pre-order, which, you know, I did with the walking sticks, sort of, and it worked ish, but people aren't real big on. Yes, yes, I did, Victoria. And I said I put up the thank you. I made this at the time. Bam! I made that day, like right when I got the notification. But yeah, like I can make just about anything. Like I said, the walking sticks, trekking poles, canes, bows, um, and that ladle. That's super simple. Um, slingshot frame. Most states won't accept the slingshot, but if I make the frame, if I carve a wooden slingshot frame, you can put your sling onto it and turn it into a slingshot. So, I mean, I could do just about anything, and I'm willing to if that's what people want. Like, people want to buy something specific. What's going on, Rolo Boy? Uh, yeah, Rolo Boy. So, I mean, like, I even put it on there when I was doing the walking sticks that if anybody had any other crafts or any other ideas that they wanted, like, I made a wooden fishing lure. It's sitting up safe in dry storage right now. I gotta go grab it. But a wooden fishing lure, to display. I mean, he could put a hook on it if he really wanted to, but it's meant for display. But it's wooden fishing hook. Oh, I understand. I understand, Victoria. You want to make sure that what you were trying to send got to where it was supposed to go. I did let you know right when it happened. I just don't think you caught it. You were having to go and stuff. And we're hanging out, doing a little camp chat, uh, answering questions, talking about my through hike coming up, talking about full time camping, talking about the transition from stationary full time camping into nomadic full time camping.
I love that. It's smoking out my spot.
Yeah, I can make arrows.
Oh
They're
yeah.
they're a royal pain in the ass, but I can make arrows.
Not that bad though. Not
No,
when you're doing it.
no, it's just finding the right sapling. Those are the ones I prefer. Is a sapling, but then that's killing a lot of green. I can do it, but it's the best way to make. Hmm.
Got the rest of them. I tripped on the other.
You didn't finish your job.
To no place I thought you'd like. They got nice prices, better mileage. Those are nice. I like them.
Sorry, I wish I had better clearance. It's still a little low to the ground.
They're pretty much made for the travel, the everything. Did you see how far it gets?
Yeah, it's 25 to 30. It's not bad for a crossover.
No.
But I'm still hoping that you can maybe find a gladiator that has the hard or a soft top back that has the cage.
This was Exo Auto.
Yeah, but they won't accept unemployment as a income, so we'll have to figure something out beforehand.
Well, that's kind of why we're doing this. Because I can use this as my employment and just put down my unemployment as payment. Like, not actually, you know what I'm talking about.
Nice. You've lived in a camper for 5 years in the woods. I mean, a camper is one thing. Tent camping is another. Tarp sheltering or bushcraft shelter survival. Camping is different. There's so many different shades. I swear I'm going to actually make a 50 Shades of Camp, and it's going to go through the different types. That's what I'm going to call that series, the types of camping. 50 Shades of Camp.
I like that. It's funny.
Because there really is. Because you have the pop-up campers, TT campers, um, the travel trailer for those that don't know what that means. But oh man, we had like 7 a minute ago. But the RV campers. Then there's you know backpacking tent campers, cabin tent cabin campers. Um, it just keeps going. because there's nuances in each one too. This one, okay, that's fine, Victoria. Like I said, I can make arrows, and if somebody wanted to buy some, I would do it. It's pretty much anything right now to make it to the next bit of money that we can make to sustain ourselves. Um, haven't wanted to say it, but I mean, it's kind of the fact. We're in a really tight spot, and we're waiting on an interview. We both have interview on Friday for some side work, but I don't know how long that's going to be or how much it's going to be. So, I mean, or even if it is going to work out, a lot of these don't end up working out sometimes. I mean, we just kind of hit a really bad spot. It was supposed to work out better here with the job opportunity and everything else, but things happen, and we're trying to adapt, and we really want to transition into this lifestyle. So we're hoping that people will be super into it and supportive and want to get involved. And definitely be careful with your picks on electric bike. It took me months deciding which bike I wanted to get, and then I still sort of, yeah. How's it going, Mike? Mike's fishing home. Thanks for popping in. I'm sure you're gonna throw a thumbs up. I always ask everybody to just give me like 5 minutes. Just hang out for 5 minutes in here. It makes it look better, spreads it around better. And if people just pop in and leave, it's like YouTube's like, oh, people don't like watching this. But yeah, we got this. We're gonna figure it out. That's why I got my PayPal going. I got my Cash App. Obviously, it's been up there for a while, but I finally got the PayPal to work. I've been doing huge updates on my Patreon. Um, I do have your fishing lure I got to send you. Um, man, I can't remember. I think it was like what, 10 $8, 10 to send that in the little box in state.
Yeah.
So as soon as we can get some donations rolling and everything else, uh, Victoria helped us out some, but there's a lot of gifts that need to be sent out, and a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And beyond that, we're trying to garner support and get a little help out of this situation, honestly. But
Food boil.
I appreciate that, Mike. That's usually I figured that's usually what you do because you usually just pop up out of nowhere responding to something I said a couple of minutes ago. So I was like, oh, okay. He always likes to creep for a few minutes.
Oh, you're into
Add motor 750 step through mini electric. That sounds like a decent one. You don't really want to go higher than 750 watt on the motors. And you got the step through with the fat tire. That's the one that the wife likes. What's the battery size? It would be the MAH number. Big M, little a, big H. That's your battery size. Dead by stuff.
I know. I really, really, really like this. It's gotta
Yes,
stay plugged up.
yes, that's what I wanted. It was the 2019. Yes, it is. I mean, no, it's not the what you call it, but oh, those are some nice off-road tow hooks. Recessed spare. That's nice. Sometimes you learn stuff while you find out stuff. Oh, absolutely. I definitely get that. I definitely can see. I like to see how the mood of the room changes when I announce myself. Yeah, I really wanted to. Oh yeah, the way it changes is definitely different. And she's well, I've got her phone right now.
What about me?
She put a link. You want to check that? 18 to 24. It's not bad. 9 speed on. Keeps landing exactly. Yeah, I love it.
And it's not a bad price for it. It's a little bit high up there, but
Getting approved for that's gonna be a bitch. What's that again?
it's the the place.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
I really love the front. Like to already have that, already have those.
Yeah. The thing you got to check with you got to check because a lot of those trailers end up putting too much stress on the battery and the motor, and they don't drive very well. Not once you get some weight in there, and especially not if you have some deadbeat redneck piece of crap weld you a piece of junk and try to pass it off as something good. I wanted something very simple, and it was just a set of wheels to hold the end of my goddamn canoe. But no, he's got to do all this funky bar work and box. Brah. Sorry. I got stranded because of that, so I am justifiably upset. It was a fun strand, but it definitely made things a lot harder. I don't get it.
Oh no, they're annoying.
Total with tax
Oh,
because of the state. Yeah, 1738. Yeah, no. it was months of saving and planning and picking out before I picked one out that was $900, and then it lasted me about a year and started falling apart very quickly. And
Yeah.
had issues from the start because the company didn't send every piece that it needed, which actually one nut made a huge difference. I couldn't have my light, I couldn't have my fender.
The one thing that it didn't come with.
One nut messed up those two major pieces. I couldn't have my headlight and my front fender. So I got hit with mud every time. I definitely like the fat tire though. It's definitely a good choice. I know how that is, Mike. You have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the support. Yeah, you're too fat for it.
That stuff on top of it. I already put it on.
I know, but
I just needed it. Up here. I need it. It's an easier plane to hold.
melon more wax for the way. Alrighty, Victoria. We'll be here.
Yeah, look at him. I mean, pretty much, yeah. I was making soup at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it got that hot. I just wanted to see how it looked right here, but I think it's too hot to put on this paper. Can I get that quick for this cold? Yeah,
Where you go?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah. The other stuff. I need this one. Already well, he's gonna put it out there. He said nothing else yet. I liked the color. That's what she
Don't know how to feel about
said.
it. So we got the little red wax on top, earthy cold wax on the tip.
With a little bit of
And then
the other one.
that's all right. Well, the word sport battle, wax sealing the open ends of a walking stick to add some designs for our camp flag stick.
So then do the
Yeah.
that we can do is silver.
I
We can
do.
do the color thing. So it can be like
But we're working on some crafts. Probably going to get around to working on some of the giveaway presents, gifts that we have. We have our 1K total appreciation giveaway, my 50 patron giveaway. That's a special giveaway, things like this. There's, needs to be towed. I think there's something wrong with it. So I got a thumbnail I can show you, which looks a little better. There you go. Those are some of the tools and the presents, some of the gifts that are for my 50 patron giveaway. We are in a relative's backwoods, but we are trying to transition to the nomadic lifestyle so that way we can head down south towards Georgia so I can start the ultra through hike. And that is the Appalachian Trail into the North Country Trail, because they started a new addition to where they connect, and that is almost 7,000 miles in total, which I do have a thumbnail to show you for that. There you go. The route goes from Georgia up to Maine, then I'll turn around, come back down to Vermont, and connect into the North Country Trail and go all the way to North Dakota. Because that is the North Country Trail with the new addition that connects it to the Appalachian Trail. Makes it perfect for my through hike. No, we are garnering support to start the through hike, which gets us to the point where we can be nomadic and head down south with the vehicle, head down south to Georgia, and then when I get on the trail, I won't be stepping off the trail until I'm in North Dakota. So the wife will be following me, swapping dogs out because we got the 2 dogs. I'll be taking them one at a time or both if they cooperate with me. And this is a record breaker. No one's ever done this before, and from start to finish, people say it's impossible to do that in a year. I'm gonna prove it wrong. I'll be the first one to do it. So it's exciting. But that's why I've been doing a bunch of announcements and trying to get my 1K giveaway done, get all my gifts out to. It's a total appreciation giveaway. Everybody who sends me an email that's scrolling across the bottom and is in my about page and should be in the description. Everybody sends me an email, lets me know how long you've been a subscriber, what your favorite video is, and where I'm sending your gift, what your favorite video of mine is, and what gift you like. We are making carving wooden bullet tips to go in the shells to make for a necklace or a keychain. Those stone tools are handmade by me. Where's my arrowhead? I thought it was right here. You put the big arrowhead in there?
Yep.
Oh.
Other side.
No, well, I have it. So, painted wooden bullets on shells for keychains, shit like that. No, she'll be camping and she'll be setting up camp because the way it's going to work is every spot I stop, I'm going to be covering on average at least 35 miles a day, if not more. My goal is to hit 60 every day, and I'll blast through this, and it'll be a lot of fun. But I'm going to have specific stopping points where she can hike in and resupply me with pretty much where I'm going to stop, and that's when I'm going to eat. Because I don't eat that often, so I'll probably go a couple of days here and there to where I just blitz through, meet up with her, and no, my big one's not in.
I could have sworn I put it in there. Oh, then it's probably somewhere over there. It's stuck underneath.
Yeah. Here's my big arrowhead. So, and I handmade this. I just have it wrapped on this just for convenience sake. But so we're trying to get all the 1K total appreciation gifts out. Trying to get the get up to the 50 patron goal to be able to transition into the nomadic lifestyle, and then we're going to start, like I said, heading down south to start the ultra through hike, and we're hoping to garner enough support to be able to do that very soon because we have to relocate probably like within the month, and we really need to get things moving, but we're kind of in a bad spot, so we need some help and support to transition into this new lifestyle. Well, it's not. We need to transition into this angle that we're going at with the nomadic lifestyle and the through hiking, because she'll be camping out in those stopping points ahead of me, and I'll show up hang out with her, meet people, do meet and greets, and then be able to keep on going. Because I'm going to be stopping and seeing people on the way as long as they come to the trail. Because once I start, I'm not getting off that trail. Not once. Camping in the rain is fun, though. That's some of the best sleeping sounds ever. But how's it going? Blistering Barnacles Magnets? Love the name. What are you trying to find out?
No.
Still stupid stuff.
Yep. Close up. Good.
I really do love camping in the rain, though. It's a lot of fun. Almost 2 hours in. We got 4 hanging out. I don't know how long we're actually going to be going live on this one. We'll be going live multiple times.
Yeah,
tonight.
we're probably going to be making dinner shortly. Well, it's nice and cool like this before it gets too cold.
Having manwich on fire.
Yeah. So he's probably going to do a video, or he's going to do a small live for that kind of thing. The smaller lives, you get pretty good.
Here and there sometimes.
Yeah.
As long as I can keep it tight.
I really want to sing. I have this piece of this song stuck in my head. I can't sing it. So
11:46 UK PM.
but if I do it on camera, do it like this.
Yeah, they're still gonna nail me. It's the melody. You get the melody too well.
I was trying to see.
Oh, they come in yet. Yeah, her last check from her job is whopping $9.
Yep.
because
they're supposed to pay you for the whole day, and I was in there longer than an hour, and they only paid me for 42 minutes.
It's not even.
Nope. That's what it says, though. It says it was 0.42.
What did they take? Like 65%, or did they still take your medical charges?
Nope. They didn't take anything except 5 cents. That was for tax.
So it's bullshit. $9 is not that's not 3/4 of your hourly rate, which is 21 something.
I was $21.85 an hour.
So 3/4 of that, 22. 3/4 of 22 is fucking like 7 and change, 8 and change. No, sorry. 22 by 4, 5 1/4, 3 of that.
But
it should have been like
is,
15, 16 bucks.
Yeah. But the fact is that I was there longer than an hour, and in the building longer than an hour,
And they only counted
42 minutes. Like, what kind of scumbaggy shit is that?
But so yeah, that's part of everything that's going on.
But we got lucky, and we have this interview coming up on Friday.
It's just some small side work for me, probably like a project or two that she'll
kind of just be
fine for me to do.
And it's kind of just a little bit of side work, mostly because I won't be able to do that much.
Yeah, not riding with your aunt to go to the same job. It's going to be a little harder to get to work unless we're both getting going, double up.
That's kind of what we're doing, though.
It'll be enough.
I gotta change. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore. I'm fucking furious at this point. Nothing is helping. Nothing ever helped. Like,
we've set up
my sage is barely helping.
You guys are seeing I'm doing the bug dope.
It helps with the bees barely, but it also attracts them. So it's frustrating, man. I can't stand them crawling up my legs. Absolutely disgusting. And our camp is clean, so it's like I don't understand why they're so bad. These are nuisance flies.
And they're not even biting, they're just landing.
No, they're just annoying. I can't stand them crawling on me. Feel like it's something else crawling on me, and I want to be like, no! There's crap on that now. It's cardboard.
Little smolder. It's nice in your tent. I saw that a second ago. Sorry, I didn't respond. She was talking to me. But yeah. Like I said, I love camping in a tent under a tarp during a rainstorm. That pitter patter sound, I love it. I'll sit there and just zone out to it the whole time, and I'll be like, yeah.
We do the open tent kind of tarp, so we hear it directly on the tarp. No tent in the middle, nothing. So that pure sound that we get is beautiful, and I love it.
So my hand's almost completely healed.
I'll be right back. I gotta get some.
They're not opening anymore. They're not at risk of that. They're just super tight, and underneath is just like super tight. I keep feeling it every time I stretch too hard or I put too much resistance on it. It's tearing something underneath. But I mean, doesn't kill you, make you stronger. Feel like this hand is going to be a little extra beefy now once it actually fully heals. But it's the weirdest thing. I almost swear I felt like a blood clot moving through my freaking vein. I got the weirdest pain cramp that went up my arm. It traveled up, gave me like chest pains real bad, and then traveled over to my left side, and it went down this arm. I have no idea. Like the only thing that made sense in my head was like a blood clot from my finger finally made it down, and it managed not to give me an actual major heart attack that stopped my heart, and it just fucking hurt. I don't know. Could be paranoia, just because it's this. There's so many side things that could happen, but never infected. Never, not once did it get infected. Cut right to the bone. Was able to see my tendon when I moved my hand. Oh, that was creepy. Like it still gives me the creepy feelings. And I looked at my open hand and I could see the separation. My tendon kept rolling back and forth in this stage, and I was like, oh, glue it, get it out of my sight. I don't want to see it. That was a creepy feeling. It's almost 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty. Good luck making your fire. You said it was raining, so good luck with that wet condition fire. You got this stuff. You don't strike me as the kind of person that'd be out there if you couldn't.
Thanks.
Alright.
Keeps tripping me every time. Because someone didn't finish it. You're so weird. See the way he pinned his face in between the stick? He's so adorable.
I know how to make flames. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like I said, had no doubt.
I'm not even singing a song.
What were you singing?
I can't get the song out my head.
Watch that be a song somewhere.
No, it's not. I don't know.
Exactly. I said, watch that be a song somewhere. Some obscure artist from some fucking.
I hate it. It's a pain in my ass. Told you I'm just in a really bad singing mood and I don't even care. But it's not fair. It's hard to get all my singing out before we record because I'll just get bored and randomly start to sing and I gotta stop myself every time.
And I'm kind of always recording or on live or.
Which I'm totally fine with. I just love to sing and I'm not really that shy anymore about it. Honestly, I've gotten so much
Positive
feedback that I believe in myself a lot more now when I come to sing.
You've got the confidence.
I got a lot more confidence. But I can't sing on YouTube because apparently I'm getting copyrighted being too good at singing the song.
Yeah, no music whatsoever. She was just singing the song with the earbuds in.
There was no music, and no one could hear any music. And they copyrighted because of the song I was singing, or the way I was singing
the melody.
it.
You got the melody perfect, and they picked it up.
Alright, so I'll sing a dude song and just sing it as a chick.
Yeah, I don't know. Because sometimes the lyrics themselves are, like, it doesn't matter what way you put them, the lyrics of the songs themselves are copyrighted. So sometimes it's hard to do too.
Nice gob right there in it. Chunky butt.
Sorry,
Chunky.
cleaning the nectar collector real quick.
I think you're fine. Berserk some fucking memory. I literally can make anything into a song. I don't know what it was. I think it was a mosquito that went in my nose. Huh.
Yeah, it was blistering barnacles magnets that I know how to make plagues. You got any comment?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Mr. Billy was me, such a cutie.
Georgia girl. Georgia girl. I don't recognize the name either. So that's a
Joined 8 months ago. She got 263.
and that's joined YouTube 8 months
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's already.
Yep, that's the straight up red. So yeah, they must have ran into you off their channel. I swear to Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, those were a problem. Put it out there by the can. Yeah. I was gonna say more past the can. Kind of thing.
Hold on. He won't touch it.
So this is she does.
Scratch it.
Yeah.
That's the
Georgia
name
girl,
class.
born and raised.
So it's the fun and excitement of doing lotto tickets, but you don't have to buy the lotto.
Yeah.
That's
much.
a cool niche.
So this one's a $30 sneak peek session, and here, and
$8 stuff. Oh, she scratched stickers before.
I guess
That's cool.
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, that's a
She
nice.
said to me and then commented.
That's a tiny little gimmick that's super cute to do, and people will be excited to be part of it.
Yeah, I watched a couple of the shorts.
It's a nice idea.
We were pretty much supposed to wave it around in here and then bring it out. This is pulling this way, so my.
I mean, there's not much more I can do. I've tried every trick I know.
I know.
These things are just.
Do we have another cord?
My long C-cord. Hmm? Don't want to mess with the long one.
No.
So I'm trying to think of a code word for this one. Wax. Have we done that yet? Did we do that for the time we had Dad? When we
I don't
first
think
got them?
so.
I don't think so.
I don't think we do that.
Alrighty. So for my replay champions. If you're watching this on the replay, if you have made it this far and you've been paying attention and you're catching the fact that I'm dropping a code word, today it is WAX, WAX, being that it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and it's 2.25 hours in. I don't want to see that until about 9, just so I know it's good. But there are some of you I know who drop it and then finish watching the replay because you came in late and then you go and watch it. And I get it, but it's such a throw off. I'm like, that's not a replay. You heard it live. But some of the people who watch it live are my replay champions. So, I mean, if they don't catch it live, they watch it replay or they do both, which is awesome. Not 100% sure if YouTube counts it all because sometimes they don't. But I mean, whatever effort you guys are trying, I definitely appreciate because it all helps me out. It all gives me more views, more interaction, and it lets YouTube know that I'm making something that people enjoy watching. So far, people have enjoyed what I've made and have told me so, and have given me suggestions on more things they want to make. And I am incorporating those a bit at a time. I've got to go through my list. I've got to go through the list of people of suggestions. There's a lot going on and a lot transitioning. I went from absolutely nothing for 4 months to 120 miles an hour, buck naked, streaking down the road.
Pretty much.
So, got to go balls out sometimes. It's got to whip.
I only need a little bit to mix. There's always shakes too much.
Or are you just going to drip it in? What's your
I'm just gonna
pieces in
drip
there?
it in. I don't have pieces. I'm doing this differently. I'm not doing that. Sorry, my bad. And I'm not doing that. That wick didn't like to, go.
Fuck you too, Lynn.
This one doesn't look either. Neither of these do.
Gonna blow my phone right off the goddamn table.
Yeah. Getting pretty close.
No fucking on my shoulder. I know that's what I felt. Sorry, every time I focus on the wax, I get super quiet. I know. What are we even doing now?
I could put it in. I should put
Fucking kidding me, man. I know you guys saw that too. Motherfucker landed right on the end of my nose.
Didn't.
Because you had to rewarm them together.
That's what I thought you were doing.
So it says we got 5 hanging out now. Hello to everybody hanging out. Little roll call. We're almost at 2.5 hours. Oh, god damn it! It's like fucking hot. Marvin, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, his wife just burned herself. I was helping her out. Trying to. Working with some of the wax, the wax seal, old style stuff.
And then I can fill in, so I can carve it out a little bit more and then fill it in.
Yep. There's 6 in chat. I think a bunch of people are just kind of playing me in the background. Mostly it's just been Bliss and Barnacles talking right now. Till they had to go and mess with their fire. I'm trying my hand at a little stone etching. Not really working the way I want. Definitely understand. Thank you for popping in. Can hit that thumbs up for me. I like to ask if everybody can give me 5 minutes, but obviously work does come first. So if you don't got 5 minutes, you don't got it. No, not like walking distance. No real places to fish. The beaver have taken over the creek down back, so there really isn't anything growing or living in those waters. Kind of cool that there's just constant smoke coming through the camera. And this was intended to be a Q&A chat about long-term full-time camping. Um, Nobody seemed to have any questions really. Uh, Super excited for Manwich for dinner.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it because I thought we were getting off a while ago to cook so you could do a live for that.
Well, you'll have to catch me on the Appalachian Trail or on the way down.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I want to catch some real nice big fish. I don't think there is many fishing opportunities on the Appalachian Trail or the North Country Trail, but there might be some.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be doing probably some fishing. We'll try to do some hunting if there's any states that we can get licensed.
It's a two.
Couldn't say it.
It's a two-part. So you'll have the wax if you need wax, and it's a sharp rock on both edges. So because I sharpened it up a lot, it was already pretty sharp. Multi-purpose. So you can literally go in there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be veering off the trail at any point. Like I said, once I'm on the trail, I'm staying on it. So it's got to be something that directly intersects with the trail. I'd love to like search around for the relics in the hills, but I don't want to be a real life enactment of wrong turn. So I'm gonna stick to the trail. Plus, like I said, I'm on a mission. Once I start that trail, I'm going. But we'll definitely be exploring places on our way down and everything else. Um, we're gonna camp in the snow a couple of times.
Can't wait.
We'll probably do that for like Christmas. We'll come up a little bit farther north after visiting everybody. Go camping in the snow for like a week or two for Christmas and New Year's.
Which one's the front? Is it the front?
I'm not.
No, I just want to see the so I can.
You have to do it when my phone is occupied.
Always. He only does the cute shit when we're already on. And notices as soon as we do it, so Can't even move it.
Yeah, you making sure your brother can see you getting low.
Tell me more.
Let's talk
Tell
about
everyone. Tell everyone. Come on. Tell me.
it.
Let me know some more.
You
I
see
don't
how he
understand you.
slowly
Let me
inches
know.
his way across?
Creature.
Slowly
Creature.
inching.
Creature. The butt. He already had his other leg up there. He was already fully up there before you did anything. Creature. Center of attention. Always. Has to be.
Come on, come on, kiss. Little boy. You like how he looked at me and asked?
You know you want to touch us too.
He identifies as a lapdog.
It doesn't matter what size he is. He identifies as black. And did you answer Silver Serpent? What state are you in?
Upstate New York.
We're like upstate Adirondacks, New York. And no, that is nowhere near the city.
Pushing the button.
Yeah. And he kept it there for a minute. And freaking eye.
Sorry, everybody. Somebody wanted to be at attention, so I guess he's hosting the show. Hey, everybody, I'm Creature. Make sure you subscribe.
Ugh. Thanks. I needed it's not bad, apparently. But Mom, no.
Hello, everybody. I'm your host. My name's Creature. I'm a camp dog. Proud and happy. I'm a lazy fat shit. Oh, 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 really? Oh.
All right, go on.
Full collapse.
Come on, go on.
You are not graceful on the dismount.
He's not. He just leaped halfway sideways on his lap. It's a grocery bag. He got smoked out and he had too much smoke in his face, apparently.
I had too much Creature in my face. Look at this. I look like him.
You need to take that tank top off. You're not getting that off.
Take your fur coat with you. shedding bastard. If they ain't shedding on me, she is.
I have hair. Long hair. Historical territory.
Where we were camping last year was actually my ancestors' hunting ground.
Yeah.
Hunting and fishing right there along the Kenyato Creek. All last year, all of my camping videos, all my ancestors' land. Yeah, you know that. You look so spacey sitting there singing to yourself with music that nobody
Well,
else
I
can hear.
wish I could sing on camera. They're physically gonna see me singing it and hear no music, but they're gonna see me, and it's still gonna be copyright. So.
Yep.
That's why, honestly, it sucks so much sometimes.
That's why I want to start making our own music. I want to make my drum, and I want to make our own music.
I mean, it's not.
And if we do it with just audio only, we'll both feel better because we both look goofy when we're singing.
Yeah.
Well, we both think we look goofy. I know I look goofy. Shit. When there's no sound, you look goofy. But
Oh, I know it.
motherfucker, I just got ear fucked by a squawk. Never forget one of my buddies in Washington. The window was cracked just a little bit. We were going around the corner. Raindrop comes down, hits the glass and into his ear. Mid turn, he goes, "Motherfucking nature just gave me a wet willy." That was perfect. Hey.
Yeah, I told you. I knew what he was gonna do.
You got lap time and you think that means you get to be an asshole? Stay away from the fly trap. But now your mouth is a fly trap, so it's great. Thanks.
And that's why there's no.
Yeah. Because it wasn't burning right with that. It wasn't like the right kind of wick. So it kept having to go up. So we'll have to unscrew that, put it in that. We won't be able to use it, but we'll be able to use it for that.
Doesn't really help anything.
It gives us light.
It doesn't help what it's supposed to help.
It does help with some of them, but it's the glass that's the problem. We've got nothing to burn it in where it'd be good. Then I can always set it down on the table right here in front of the stand for when we go live later.
Yeah, that'll give much more light.
Yeah, it'll throw a ton more light, and maybe it'll.
And I have the light.
The solar charger.
Yeah.
The solar light. You said lamp. So 2 hours 43 minutes. Says we got 4 hanging out. So roll call. Who's still here? Say hey, yeah. Hey. They're not all going to fit diet.
Oh, of course, my favorite song has like.
Smoke myself out.
Oh.
No, I got that. Yay. Yay. Yay.
Banana Boat. One of my favorite songs right there.
Sorry, everybody, spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be cutting it off here soon. If nobody pops in, has any other questions or anything else they want to talk about. Um, full-time camping, hiking, yada 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 yada. You guys all know all that. Again, we're really trying to get some support through Patreon or donations or anything helps at this point. So that way we can get to the nomadic lifestyle, head down to Georgia, start the ultra through hike. Super excited for that. We really want to bring that to you guys in this channel, and we want to share that adventure. I want to break a world record. No one's ever done that before. I want to be the first.
And I want to be with him when he breaks that record.
I want there to be, you know, I don't even know how to title it, but I want there. If you guys have ever seen GTA 5 and played it through the story mode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When names be on the board, I want my name to be at the motherfucking top. Next to it needs to say winner.
I switched him.
Probably one of the dumbest characters in that game, but I really love that line. When there are names to be had on the list, I want mine to be at the top. Next to it needs to be winner. And it's not like I want to win anything, but that's a hell of an accomplishment to be the first one to do something like that. To be the first one to run a full through hike through the newly connected Appalachian Trail and North Country Trail. That'd be awesome. Especially the fact that I'm going to go up, turn around, and backtrack to do it. People are going to be like, why aren't you just going to get a ride to it? Not leaving the trail. Not leaving the trail. I'm more excited to bring some winter camping this year.
Yeah, because we'll be starting the end of winter.
Yeah, and we were already talking about how we want to come up and camp in the snow for like Christmas, New Year. It'd be great if I could actually get New York Yankee to sponsor that, and we could have their liquor bottles for that whole week. Bourbon and Coke.
They're bourbons.
I wouldn't know.
Sorry.
And I made a killer walking stick. Like, I'm actually mad that like my best one.
I'm just saying, I can see.
I mean, we've had 4 steadily hanging out like the whole time. I guess people just aren't chatty, or there's a lot of people working who are just listening. It is slowly getting better. They're slowly leaving alone. And the ones that are sticking around are getting very lethargic, so I know it's back. I can get really close to them now, really. And to prepare for the through hike, I'm going to be quitting smoking cigarettes. It's going to suck. That's going to be my training for the through hike, is quitting smoking cigarettes. I don't want anybody worried. I'm gonna be doing my normal tips, hints, and tricks, my camping ideas, my camping hacks, my motivational thoughts. Like, probably what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna start each morning with a motivational video thought thing, whether it's a short and or a standard video. And then I'm going to do, you know, hiking scenes and stuff like that, capture it for a daily vlog video. Do a live throughout the good portions where I have good signal. Share, like, literally walk down the trail with you guys, talk to you guys, hang out, show you guys what's going on. And then I'll upload the compilation video for the day at night. So you guys will have constant updates of everything that I'm doing, everything I'm thinking and doing and talking about. Probably the biggest thing I'll carry with me is my notebook, but I'll probably switch to a waterproof one.
About a couple.
The Right in the Rain. They're fucking expensive, but they'll be worth
I
it.
found a few that aren't that bad. About $30.
Yeah, it's $30 for a goddamn notebook and a pencil.
I know, but they're waterproof. 100% waterproof.
Yeah, Right in the Rain. Which is great, but like.
And they'll be able to follow along with me on my channel as I'm driving through, showing them how I'm doing everything. And
you'll be capturing some stuff for me to put on my channel.
Yep.
You know what I need? An intern.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be a very specific type of intern. This needs to be
one who can do it.
A journalism, film photography student who was like got a cross country running scholarship. Because if they're used to the cross country running and they're like used to pushing it like that, if I tell them, hey, we're gonna cross 35 miles today up that hill. You cool? Let's go. That's the reaction I want. More likely it's gonna be tiny little camcorders now.
Actually, they do still have those.
Oh, yeah, obviously they still have the big ones, but like someone's not going to want to cross 35 miles with that. Not to mention the battery pack alone is like 8 pounds each. I'm also thinking and trying to brainstorm about the best way to do my standard video. God damn it! Why does everybody say that? What's wrong with it? You really should have put it in the description.
I did. I updated the description, and I did.
But I've been thinking about how I can do my standard video talking about my through hike and the announcement, and it's pretty much I'm trying to think about the hook or the catch, because obviously it's going to be 7,000 miles, 200 days on foot, impossible, or no way. Or you want to bet?
Sorry, I'm doing this. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Or did you want to take the ball with it? No. Figured we were almost out. But I mean, if anybody is paying attention in chat, pose it to you. What do you think about the title "You Want to Bet" with my thumbnail set showing the trail and then saying 7,000 hike 7,000 miles straight or 7K miles straight in 200 days? No way, or impossible on the thumbnail. I know that's a lot of words to get on there, but because it's a visual, like this is the trail visual display on the thumbnail, I feel like the extra wording with the simple "You Want to Bet" title, like do you want to bet dot 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 question mark, and so that way the thumbnail and the title will go together, and then I can open with uh you know something along the lines of "You read that right, 7,000 miles on foot in 200 days or less." And then get into the explanation of what the Appalachian Trail, the North Country Trail, what they mean connected together. So, I mean, if anybody has any thoughts on that while they're in the chat, let me know. I was trying to pose that question to you.
I'm good now.
It was just really.
I'm sorry. You caught me mid message.
It was the title, "You Want to Bet," and the thumbnail was going to be the map of the trail, my ultra trail.
Yeah.
And it was going to say 7,000 miles, 7K miles on foot in 200 days. No way, or impossible. Can't decide which one.
I like no way.
And I know, well, I was told it wasn't possible, so that's why I'm like reading it that way.
Yeah,
But
true.
and I've already used
Kinda what I was
no
thinking.
way with something else. I think the one-handed no way. The fire.
Yeah.
I used no way for that, so I'm trying to like
So yeah,
mishmash.
impossible
I don't want to repeat too many things. So I know that's a lot of words to put on the thumbnail too. but if I stretch it out across it diagonally, be like, because the way the map is, it covers the right side at the top. So if I've got it stretched across the middle, saying 7,007 miles on foot in 200 days, impossible. If I got it staggered the right way, it'll look flowy and catch, and then you'll see that thumbnail and look underneath, and it'll say, "You want to bet?" That question mark. What do you think of that?
I like that. It's got a nice ring to it.
And this is a sharing my process with you guys moment. Nobody was asking questions or anything, so I figured I'd just share my creative process with you a little bit and how I work out some of my ideas.
I'm humble.
I mean, I'm having the conversation with myself. But I'm still trying to offer some sort of content, some sort of thoughts and value. I don't like having a lot of dead space on my lives. I hate when I have to walk away, but it happens all the time. It's can't play. There's always something I have to do constantly. Like mess with fire.
And cook.
But detangle the dog. Decided to wrap himself on what tiny little rope stick.
Now I keep wanting to do the same.
Mm-hmm. So if it says we got 4 hanging out, if anybody wants to do a real quick roll call, hanging out, let me know. Say hiya. Appreciate the watch time, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. Say hi, man. What's good? We're about to close it out here soon. So it's one of those last calls. Says hi, be heard, make your presence known, kind of thing. 303. It's not bad. Alrighty, everybody. Remember to get out there, be a native, and go.